In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
It's the final countdown. Oh, God. That doesn't even sound like a song. Welcome to the Daily Grind, everybody. I'm sorry for making crazy noises so early. This is the Daily Grind. We're presented by FanDuel. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker, and it's Thursday. And he's back in business, and I'm ready to talk to Rusty. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
I am good, man. It's good seeing you. Hadn't done a show together in feels like months, but I know the snow and ice knocked us out for a week, but glad to be back here. It is trade deadline day. It is Thursday. And Luke, I had some surprising news yesterday. So I don't know if you know this or not, but I have a pet frog. Had him for a long time, and I was curious, like, as to his, heritage, like where he's from and like his lineage, right? So I had his DNA tested, and it turns out he's a little British, a little Irish, and a tadpole. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Get it, tadpole.
A tadpole.
I told you it's not to bring out the big guns this morning, so we brought out a tadpole reference.
I really like it. There's so much I like about that because I'm also imagining like a multi-ethnicity frog.
Frog
really,
bouncing around.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad those puns are back.
They're still bad, but they're back.
No, they're not bad. They're amazing. I'm also glad for everybody joining us this morning. Good morning, Jalen. Good morning, everybody. If you're not hanging out with us over on YouTube, go over there because we can see your comments and we'll put them on the screen and talk to you. Man, I'm happy you're back. I'm happy about that point. Are you happy the Grizzlies won? Because
actually, kinda, yeah, like
they did win.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you can still win in a tanking season. It's okay.
Absolutely.
You can't make it too obvious to the NBA. That you're like full on tank mode, or they'll start finding you like they did the Jazz last year.
Yes.
But Luke, Ty Jerome had some very interesting comments after the game last night. Did you see what he said about the team?
If they were fully healthy.
That broke my little heart again, all over again after losing Jaren this week. And I know Jalen, he's soft, and I know he's bad in the playoffs, and y'all can yell at me about it all you want. But Ty Jerome's right. Like, if this team was healthy, if he was healthy, if Ja actually got out of his feels and quits, milking injuries and actually played, we'd be having a different conversation. This came up a lot about Ty Jerome. I don't know if you want to talk about that now or later, but I've got thoughts about Ty Jerome.
Let's do it. That's what I want to start with too, because he is balling. And in 3 games, I mean, I just had the stat. In 3 games, this is from Fast Break Breakfast on Twitter. I don't know if you follow. I mean, I know you follow him. Follow him on Twitter if you don't, guys. In 3 games, he's averaging per 36 minutes, 39.5 points and 12.4 assists.
I mean, he had 28 points in 21 minutes last night. Ty Jerome's a killer, an absolute killer. And he has been what we've been missing offensively, just a guy that can just go and make things go, a la John Morant, how he used to do it. But Edward's asking, is Ty gone? Are we going to shop out Ty Jerome? To me, the only untouchables are said Edie and GG, just because they're upside and potential. Ty Jerome was really close because he's so cheap. Like, he could be that cheap veteran. Like, KCP, way too expensive for a rebuilding team for a vet. Santi Aldama, way too expensive for a rebuilding team with a vet. But Ty Jerome, with the deal that we got him on, like, you try and keep him unless it's just a silly offer. Like, if you get a silly offer for Ty Jerome, you absolutely take it. But it's got to be silly.
Yep. I agree with you. And I think that it has to be, you're going to have to, he is playing so well, and he would help so many teams. He would help so many contending teams. I would demand quite the ransom for him, just because he is probably on one of the best contracts in the world right now. And I agree. I think that he would be an invaluable vet on this rebuild with these young guys, with what he brings to the table, with the mindset he brings to the table. I think that he could be invaluable to the rebuild.
He won me $59 last night because I threw a little money on him to go over 15 points, 3 or more threes, and 6+ assists. So shout out Ty Jerome putting $59 in my FanDuel account last night.
Hell yeah. I mean, he's just producing. It's been 3 games, but he's done nothing but produce in those 3 games. And
he's played 20, and 21 minutes and has gone over 19 in all of them. Like, that's super efficient. He shot over 50% from the field in every game. 75% from 3 last night. Had 6, 8, and 7 assists. Threw in 6 rebounds on Monday in the win over Minnesota. And don't look now, but the Grizzlies are on a winning streak.
Man, and it's so funny too, because like, who would have thought that having a point guard that can, help with your spacing, and who would have thought that would help with your shooting, because the Grizzlies have gone like 50% from the field, 40% from 3 in the freaking on this quote unquote win streak. They've been shooting the ball pretty darn well, and that coincides directly with Ty Jerome's return.
Yeah, as a stone cold killer shooter, like, he's going to be a guy that you can kind of help build around. He's not like a long-term starting option for us. His best minutes are off the bench. But let's just say we kind of fail upwards and we get one of the like premier guards, whether it be, Darian Peterson, if we get extra lucky, maybe a Wagler from Illinois, Acuff from Arkansas. There's just a lot of good guards in this draft. Again, I'm pro Calipari guards, so either of the Arkansas guards. I'm also really high on Wagler. He just kind of got on my radar recently, the 6'6" combo guard from Illinois. Kid's just a competitor.
Illinois is really good this year.
And that Wagler kid, he's really raw and skinny, but like, you get him on a weight program, and the biggest thing is he just competes. I watched him against Nebraska. Great win for Illinois, and he's just a competitor. But anyway, you go get a guard in this draft, and say you get lucky, right? And you get maybe a Caleb Wilson early, and then you get an Acuff like mid-first round, because we're likely going to have 2 picks in the lottery this year. And then you can move Ty Jerome back to the bench. He can be that vet off the bench that can get you a heater alongside Cam Spencer. I think Ty's going to unlock Cam, because Cam doesn't have to play point guard anymore on that second unit. And I agree with Jared. Ty could be one of those guys that helps make this rebuild quicker. We've only been out of the playoff conversation for 2 years between Grit and Grind and Grizz Next Gen. I don't have any reason to believe it won't be the same now. And there's nothing wrong with winning a couple games along the way.
No, and especially if you're going to get if you're getting games where you're seeing growth from, like we mentioned, GG. GG finally started. Yeah, and it's just, guess what? He took advantage of his opportunity. 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, and that's with 7 rebounds. Like, I don't.
2 assists. Like, he's our dunker. He loves that little up and over Euro step that he does.
Yep.
I've been wrong this whole time. I've been saying start GG at 3. If I'd been saying start GG at the 4 this whole time, maybe he would have started. I don't know, but he finally got a start at power forward last night. 6 of 8 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3. I love what I'm seeing from GG, and he's carving out a role. Again, he's on the short list of people from this team that it would take just a stupid offer to get, because the upside you're finally starting to see. He's a 6'9" wing who can jump, who's athletic and realizes he's athletic, can shoot a little bit, and he's actually getting better defensively, which is why he's getting more minutes as well. And not to mention we had like 8 dudes last night.
8 dudes that played, and they all played. This, I'm okay. Like we're seeing exactly what Jalen had a good game. GG had a good game. Cam had a good game. If you're rebuilding, these are the guys that you want to see have good games. And
it's okay for Cedric to not have a good game. He's a rookie. I saw a couple of those like faceless bot accounts on X that I'm still trying to mute last night, talking about like, I don't see what people see in Cedric Kyrie. He looks fine. Like, buddy, he's a rookie. He's gonna have ups and downs like nobody's business. And like somebody posted that he only had 5 points in 27 minutes last night, and thankfully somebody commented on it. And there was like a dozen games where SGA had 30 minutes and less than 5 points in his rookie year. Like, and SGA, I think we can all agree amongst friends here, turned out pretty all right.
It's all right. He's doing all right over there.
I'm not saying that it's going to be the next SGA, but I think that Cedric Coward's going to be just fine, and it's okay for him to have rough games. And like, I shout out Edward. Like I told Maggie, like, I just want Omax to be good. Like I said that to Maggie and in the group chat when we were at the game the other night. Like, I just want Omax to be good. I like watching that dude hoop. He just hustles. He reminds me a lot of JaMychal Green, my guy. Everybody's got that one role player that they love, and everybody knows J. Mike is mine. But Omax comes in, he brings energy, effort, does the little things well. Didn't shoot the ball exceptionally well last night, but he had 5 rebounds, and he's just uber athletic. I want him to be good consistently because I just like watching him play basketball.
Yep, same. Dude got punched in the nuts last night too.
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hope
he got a check like nobody's business. So
hope he bounces back from that.
Yeah. And he did have a crate. Like again, that poster last night, that dunk. Like he's crazy athletic, man. Crazy athletic. You see why he was a lottery pick at one point.
No question. And I'm so glad that we're going to be seeing a lot of him on this 2-way. I mean, me and Jared talked yesterday. There were probably a lot of him, and he's been held out of some games where we were like, why is he not playing? It's probably because they were anticipating having to use him on the back end. Because
Zach Kleiman knew this was coming, like this blow up was coming, and so they've been conserving him and Jemai Meshach, who had 23, and Jemai Meshach hadn't played in 3 months, played 23 minutes last night.
Yeah, that's a good point. He did play 23 minutes. Everybody played more than 20 minutes. Good on them. I mean, the roster already looks. No, go ahead.
Sorry. This is one of those situations where it's okay that everybody plays 20 plus minutes. We're tanking. Like we no longer have Jaren. Ja's on his way out the door. Like, let everybody feast and play and get experience. It's just like that year, a couple years ago. Like, why not let everybody play 20 plus minutes? You heard it here first. You will not hear me bitch and moan about minutes and rotations the rest of the year. I know y'all are sick of hearing about it. I won't say a word the rest of the year.
We're good on minutes. Guess we're not going to talk about minutes and rotation anymore.
Nope. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you briefly touched on it. It's like Kleiman kind of knew this was coming. The roster already looks vastly different than it did. Shoot, at the beginning of the week. And trade deadlines today. I almost said tomorrow. It's today, what, at 2 our time?
1 our time, 2 Eastern. You would have thought it was yesterday with the flurry of trades we got yesterday afternoon, but it is today at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna see how long I can keep Wayno going as we go live at 11. Sane goes live at 1, right at the deadline. So I'm gonna see how long I can keep Wayno awake and hanging out with me leading up to the deadline. Last year, Drew, I did that 2-hour marathon show.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Woo!
As soon as we we hit in the show, we both popped back up in the studio. We both just went.
Yeah, man. You don't got to do that this year. Make Wayno be like wide awake, just crazy. It has been a wild trade deadline though, man. And you know what? Let's talk about the trades from yesterday, because we've retweaked the Daily Grind, Great Daily Rewind, where we're just talking about trades that come out, because there were so many. Let's work backwards. So let's see actually let's work forward. Forward, backwards. Well, we kind of bookended this with some pretty big trades. The first one, let's talk about where to go. Let's do Jared McCain to the Thunder first, because I think that one happened before AD. I don't know.
Mhm.
Jared McCain's going to
Good.
the Thunder for a first-round pick and 3 second-round picks. I hate this.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen?
He's going to be amazing.
Like, he's going to get there. He's going to be amazing. And their
Yeah.
TikTok game is going through the roof because they already make a bunch of dances, and he's going to make that even better. But like, he's going to get there, and SGA is going to make that dude the shooter we saw at Duke again. Like, of all the trades, this one I like sneaky hate the most because like he had that streak his rookie year before he got hurt where he was just 20 points every single night. And I just like, I hate that. I hate that trade.
I don't even want to be secret about it. That is the trade I hated the most. I was like, really? Really?
Yeah.
They got really? Okay. The other big one that happened right around the same time, Anthony Davis traded to the Wizards, along with Jaden Harvey, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III. They finally got their guy. 2 firsts and 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So how many games did AD play for them? 26?
He played 29.
29. So they traded Luka for 29 games of AD and Max Christie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Dallas is what it is. Like they're stuck in purgatory, like we are, just trying to figure out. AD can't get away from D'Angelo Russell because he's also going to Washington in that trade. Like everywhere AD goes, D'Angelo Russell follows. I don't know about this trade just because like I'm a little nervous that the Wizards might have rushed their rebuild because they had such a fun young core. And I know they got rid of a lot of vets, but they brought in vets that are kind of like ball stops and not necessarily guys that are known for growing young players in AD and Trae Young. AD's made of paper mache, so he may not play but 15 minutes for the Wizards. We don't know. I mean,
he won't have to play
theoretically,
center.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him.
That's a plus. Sarr will be a center, so AD can be more of a 4. Like on paper, this team like reads out really good. But I saw somebody on X like this is one of those teams on 2K when you've played like 10 or 12 dynasty years and you're like down the road and like all these trades have happened. Like this is one of those teams. I don't know that I love it for Washington. Again, not that it makes a huge difference because I don't know how much AD is going to play, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, on paper, this team's good. I just don't know in reality if this is going to be a good team.
Yeah, I'm with you. And it's just kind of like, okay. Let's see.
Keelan thinks Trae Young's going to be good for Alex Sarr. I don't know that, like, to me, he's not a guy that like is a lifter of people around him.
That's my thing.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Mason Plumlee got traded from the Hornets to the Thunder again. It sounds like they also got Ousmane Dieng, who's getting rerouted.
The Clippers deported Chris Paul.
I was going to say your guy, Chris Paul,
got deported
to Canada in a 3-team trade that involved the Clippers and the Nets and the Raptors. Who else got moved in this? He's the name. Obagi is going to the Clippers, I think. Lonzo Ball got traded to the Jazz, and it looks like they're going to waive him. Jock, our guy Jock, got traded to the Hawks.
Yep,
for Jock.
Got a big now.
And he's barely got to move. He doesn't have to move to Utah. You can just go down the road to Atlanta.
The Bulls traded for and subsequently traded out like 6 point guards yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. I wanna come back to them. Tyus Jones got traded to Trace Jackson David got traded to the Raptors. So the Bulls had a bunch of guards and they rerouted a bunch of them to the Hornets, and so now the Hornets have a bunch of guards because the Charlotte Hornets got Kobe White and Mike Conley for Colin Sexton and Ousmane Dieng, who they got from whoever, the Thunder, I think. And the Hornets also have Tyus Jones. So now they have Mike Conley, Tyus Jones, and Kobe White.
Which very likely Mike Conley is going to get cut.
And then we should sign him and he should retire.
And we should sign him here. They were talking like because of the Andrew Bynum rule, he can actually, Andrew Bogart rule, he can go back to Minnesota because he's been traded twice from Minnesota since that. Like he got traded and traded again, so he could re-sign with Minnesota. And like I understand if he wants to go chase a ring, like I get that, but I kind of also hope he comes in and mentors Cam instead. And like because in that tribute video to Jaren, like they had some videos of like Mike and Mark pouring into Jaren, and like Mike could be that for this next generation. I would love Mike Conley back in Memphis for sure.
Yep, I would love that
Come
too.
home.
I think that would be
come home,
buddy. Gerson Yabusele got traded to the Bulls for Dalen Terry. What are the Bulls doing?
Who knows, man?
No idea.
They did get Colin Sexton from Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that dude was meant to be a Chicago Bull. Just the way he plays like a bull in a china shop. Like it feels like he's kind of meant to be a bull.
The big one, the last big one that came out last night. Warriors traded Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis. This likely takes them out of any sort of Giannis sweepstakes, which apparently there might not be a sweepstakes. News came out yesterday that people are worried that the Bucks aren't even serious about moving Giannis, whatever. I don't know. Does oft injured KP help this version of the Warriors team at all? I don't understand this trade. I really don't understand it for the Warriors. I don't know what they're doing, trying to optimize. I don't see it. I
don't see it for the Hawks either. I know Jared says he loves what the Hawks are doing. Like they've got shooting now. They've got Crispert and Luke Kennard already. And then you add Buddy Hield to that. Like that's a lot of shooting if they keep all three. Kuminga, the jury's still out, right? Like, yeah, he can go get you a bunch of points when he's pissed off, but what is it going to look like in regular minutes? Like, is there a reason that like Steve Kerr truly wasn't playing him? It also creates kind of a log jam at the wing type situation for him. Like,
they've got Jalen Johnson, they've got
Jalen Johnson, they got Reece Shea, Dyson Daniels can be kind of a combo 2-3. Like, they've got some guys that are playing. Like, I don't know that Kuminga fits that. And I'm not as in love with Kuminga as a lot of people are. I know a lot of people in this network love Kuminga. I think he's fine. I think he can be good. I'm just curious what he's going to look like with consistent minutes because Steve Kerr has hated that dude for so long and kept him just under his thumb. We don't really know what Kuminga. He may be awesome, and I may be eating crow in a couple of weeks when the Hawks are on like a 21-game winning streak and Kuminga is averaging 21-9. Like I don't know, but it's even worse for the Warriors because KP just doesn't play a whole lot. Now your starting lineup, you've got, if you put him at center, he's alongside Al Horford as your power forward. Draymond's in there somewhere. Like, I don't really, I know they're shopping Draymond. He may not be there, but then you've got Pods and Steph, and it's just a weird fit.
I've got fit
questions. I don't really know what
I've
got
doing. Durability questions. I don't, it doesn't seem like a good way of optimizing the last year of, or not the last couple of years of the last few years of Steph Curry's prime, I should say. Yeah.
And like as much of a masterclass as they were early in Steph's tenure of just finding dudes in the draft, trading for the right people, getting Iguodala and some of these dudes, the last 5-6 years, like they've just made so many questionable, like, what are we doing type situation or type decisions that just don't make a ton of sense to me. And again, I'm never claiming to be that smart of a dude, but I don't know what Golden State's doing, and I don't know that KP was the move at center for them.
Yep,
especially knowing a guy like Mason Plumlee was on the one. Like if you could have went and got Mason Plumlee, not saying like that's one of my favorite things. It's when people get upset. I think it was Sane that said this, but it's so true. People get upset at teams that don't make trades that are in their head, right? Like so many times, like we think the Grizzlies should trade for all these people, and it's in our heads, and we get mad at Zach Kleiman for not doing it. And maybe that was just one in my head, but knowing that Mason Plumlee was available, I think I'd have went that route instead of KP. But hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah, either way. The NBA is going to. This has been an exciting deadline. The NBA is going to look drastically different this afternoon. Fast forward 12 hours. Fast forward math. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not going to try to do that math. Time is 4
or 5 hours from now, a little over 5 hours.
There you go. You did it the right way. You said 8 to 12.
Make it easy. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Another hour. Minus 10.
I was like 13. Carry the 2. I'm not a math
square root of pi 7.
NBA is going to look different. Teams are going to look different. One team that is going to look different, but also, man, one team that's been clicking and one team I want to talk about right now, the Charlotte Hornets. Because it's time for the prop of the morning to you, presented by FanDuel. There's some fun stuff happening in Charlotte right now. You've got Melo has kind of lifted his name, I think for a while there, we grouped him into the Trey Ja conversation about guards that nobody wanted. And now I think he's lifted his name out of that conversation because the Brandon Miller, Con Knipple, LaMelo Ball, and what's his name? Diabate. That and
Miles Bridges.
They got a 5 that plays really well. That's fun to watch. Their announcer's great. They just got better along. They got Kobe White as backup point guard, and they got Tyus Jones now too. Like, I like what Charlotte's doing. And so for the prop of the morning, I'm gonna talk about Con Knippel, my guy, because the Knippels, the fighting Knippels,
fighting nips.
Yeah, fighting nips. There's like a bajillion of them, and is Kyla asleep? Good looking mom.
And they all their kids are tall, blonde dudes who just hoop.
Yeah, I mean, good genes in that family. So my prop of the morning to you, Con Knippel, which the dude is playing, and he might be the best player on the Hornets right now. Over 2.5 made threes, and to record 6 or more rebounds. Those odds are plus 262 on FanDuel. Now, where's my interwebs? There it is. So here's his last 5 games. He has gone. For his rebounds, he's gone 9, 6, 4, 1, and 8. So he's hit this mark 3 out of the last 5 games. And in terms of his 3-point shooting, he has this dude chucks up the ball. He's made over 2.5 threes. Only twice. But he's gone 4, 1, 8, 2, 2. But he's shot 12, 4, 12, 5, 5.
Volume is not the issue.
No, it ain't, man. 12. He went 8 for 12 2 days ago against Dallas.
And who do they play tonight?
Who do they play tonight? I guess they play
the Rockets. Ooh.
Yeah. So
he might draw Amen.
That's I didn't think about that. Well, that's why the odds are plus 262.
That's why they're plus 262. I do like it. I do like this because he's a big guard, big wing who can rebound. He's going to shoot a ton of threes, so 2.5 feels like low-hanging fruit. Even with Amen Thompson guarding him, I still like this. I think I would put money on this.
I mean, you don't have to put a lot. Like what? I mean, $20 would get you 20 would get you 52. So 10 would get you 26. If you got 5, that would get you what? Like 16, 9. I don't know.
Make you a little lunch money.
Make you a little lunch money. I mean, because why not?
Throw your Starbucks run on here, make some lunch money, go to Jersey Mike's or Lenny's and get you a good sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, go get you go get you some breakfast because the Olympics are happening right now, and we're gonna take a break because then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk. I don't know why. I don't have Olympics. I don't know why it's not on. Curling happened this morning at 3, and I can't believe we missed it.
That's like that's like the best sport is the curling,
dude.
Hey, real quick, can we very briefly that Nuggets Knicks game? Did you watch any of it?
Oh man, so I was good detour because I was bummed that I didn't have. I was like, I can't do the Daily Grind, Daily Rewind, and the Daily Grind Trade Week. I can't put them both on the same show. But that game was worth talking about. That game was worth absolutely.
Brunson had 8 points at halftime and finished with 33 in the second half and overtime, or 9. Yep. 9 in the first half, 33 in the second half, finished with 42 points, 30, 14, 10 for Nikola Jokic. That was 2 heavyweights, just blow for blow. That was a great basketball game. Jamal Murray had 20 in the first quarter. That was 2 legit title contending teams. And that was the most fun I've had watching a basketball game in a long time because all the Grizzlies games I watch stress me the hell out because they're terrible. But what a freaking game that was last night, man.
That game felt like it could have been a finals preview. That game was like, sign me up for 7 games of that. And I would, that was
the Garden was raucous. It was loud. It was very much a playoff type atmosphere last night. That was a freaking fun game to watch.
Cat was bleeding everywhere.
He had an elbow in the eyeball. I thought his face exploded.
I was like, bro, why are you drinking so much, man? Anytime someone bleeds a lot, I'm like, whoa. You want blood thinners? What are we doing?
Anyway, I'm sorry. I just want to throw that in there because that was just an incredible game.
I'm glad you brought them up because I tried really hard to look at teams that played. I wanted to do a prop of the morning for a team that had a back-to-back, and I was really looking for a way to make it happen. I couldn't. So I'm glad you read my mind. I'm glad we talked about them.
What a game.
Hopefully they will be. It's the Olympics. Because all the Olympics game can be like that, we'd be fine. So,
man.
Yeah, we're going to take a really quick break. You can hear from our sponsors really quick, and we'll be back to talk Olympics right after this.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the Grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Wow.
That's how you do a rebuild, bro. You trade with an ass team that you know is gonna be ass, and you got all their first round picks, bro, every other year, starting next year, bro. They don't know how to be good, bro. That's how you do a rebuild, bro. You can take them same picks and trade them bitches, bro. When the rumors about Ja came out, bro, I said, I am not buying that shit. I said that on this show immediately. I said, that's how you actually move Jaren. That's how you move him, say you ain't looking to trade him. You can keep a job for him.
What's Josh staying around for?
Bro, blow this.
This trade happening this way is the sign total rebuild.
I'm gonna tell you what the Utah picks are for, bro. If we at 8 and somebody we want is at 7 or at 6, we going to get who they want in the draft, bro. They're going to get who they want in the draft. Those future picks are to move up in the draft.
Tune in to the Anthony Sain Show Monday through Fridays at 1 p.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles.
Welcome back to the Daily. Sorry, the song was in my head. I don't know why that still happens occasionally. Welcome back to the Daily Grind, where we are proudly presented by several sponsors, y'all. You saw them there during that commercial, a few of them at least. We are sponsored by Grade A Pest Services. They're great. It's winter. Pests are coming in. Get them out. Call Grade A. They're wonderful to deal with. Also wonderful to deal with, Carway Automotive Group. If you've shopped for a car, you know how awful it is. Carway Automotive Group doesn't make it awful. It's awesome. They make financing easy. They make car buying easy.
They make buying Pink Beetles easy.
Yep, which isn't easy to do all the time. And they make it easy.
But they're the number one Pink Beetle dealership in the world. Go pick you up a Pink Beetle and tell them Bluff City Media sent you.
I love it. I love it. We're also brought to you by Mugshots Grill and Bar. They're great. I know we're going to have some Tigers live stuff there in the future.
More details to come on that.
Yep. And Grind City Brewing. We're also brought to you by them. We have 2 watch parties in February. I believe they are not this Friday, but the next Friday. And then
our next one is the 20. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Hang on, I can pull it up.
Yeah, I've
got it up on screen. I got it right here on my desktop, ready to be pulled up. We've got one next Friday, the 21st. Against Miami, and then the 27th against the Mavericks. Not next Friday, but the next. And then the 27th, the following, against the Mavericks, and then the 13th of March against Detroit.
I think I'm going to have to come down to that Detroit game.
Come on with it.
I might come down to several of those, actually. I'm looking at this already. I'm planning my schedule. Grind City Brewing.
Bring your cobbling tools. You can cobble some and watch the Grizzlies.
I'll be like, oh, yeah, this is great. This is great. Minister, you need shoes. We're there. I say this every time. Follow Grind City Brewing on socials if you do not. Their Instagram account in particular is like it's really good.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Zach. He does a great job with reels, and we're gonna plan a commercial, do some stuff with him coming up here pretty soon. I got to get Kenny on that. But they're a fun bunch to work with and do stuff with. Yeah, big fan of them. Their social media and their beer.
Yep, I would say fun group to have beer with too. Go down there, have you a beer, and make you some bets because we're also sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. You can see them at the bottom right here. And you know what? You can bet on the Olympics, brother. You want to talk about being stressed out. If I was betting on stuff happening, if I was betting on prelim mixed doubles curling, which is happening right now, if I had to wake up and be stressed about the money I was losing for mixed doubles curling, can you imagine? I'd be a nightmare to be around. But the Olympics are happening. The opening ceremony's tomorrow, but the game started today. They are in Milan-Cortina, which is in Italy. Cortina. I saw a meme on the Instagrams last night that made me laugh. It said, "Oh, thank God my emotional support Olympics are here." That's how I feel about that's how I feel about the Olympics, man. I feel like every time they come around, I'm just like, oh my God. And it's like everybody. If you say you don't like sports, you're an idiot because it's like the one thing that everybody in the freaking world can put their shit aside and they can be like, let's play sports for 2 weeks. It's really cool.
You put the stars and bars on it, and I'm going to root for it. Like Uncle Buck and I've always said, like when it comes to Patriots, there's like Toby Keith, me and Drew. And like you put the stars and bars on it, we're going to root for it. And I barely understand curling. I know I had some patients in Myrtle Beach that were from Canada, and they said that curling was like their bowling. They were like, we're rednecks down here, get drunk and go bowling. We get drunk and go curling. And I'm like, drunk rednecks on ice, I'm here for it. But like, it doesn't matter. I don't know anything about it or the skiing and shooting. I don't care. I'm rooting for Team USA all the next 2 weeks.
Man, I just realized that I can make like a curling motion on the screen, and I'm so delighted by it. Like, it makes me I'm going to be doing this all day. I love curling. What else?
Couldn't get in the position. Like watching those guys like get low and like shoot that little thing down the ice. Like as they slide it, like my hips would explode. I'm as flexible as a yard of concrete, and I would just come apart at the seams.
No, that's why Uncle Buck would be the guy that gets down, and you and I would just be the sweepers.
Just sweepers.
Yeah, we just have to slide and sweep. That's obviously the best sport in the Winter Olympics. Bobsled's cool too. There's a Jamaican bobsled team this year, which is amazing.
We need to get Wayno to start an Australian bobsled team.
Can we get dual citizenship and be on the bobsled with him? That would be great. Wayno, that's your next cartoon. Me, Rusty, Uncle Buck in a bobsled with you. With Kenny as John Candy. With Kenny as Candy. I didn't plan on this, but with Kenny as John Candy from Cool Running. Incredible. I love it. I also love hockey. Hockey's going to be big this year because NHL players are playing for the first time since 2014. So it's been over 12 years since we've had hockey stars playing. So that's going to be huge.
And Team USA, the women's Team USA, are the odds-on gold medal favorite. I don't know if that was your best bet or your trap or whatever, but I do know that. Because we beat Canada in the World Games last year, and it's supposed to come down to us and Canada again, and we are the favorite to win gold in women's hockey. I'm a known big women's hockey fan. I don't know anything about women's hockey unless it's Team USA and they're playing in the Olympics, but you know what? Hey, let's go win gold.
I was like, you're a known women's hockey fan?
I love hockey. I couldn't name a single player on the women's hockey team, but I just know we're the favorites.
Yeah. I don't
stars and bars, and I'm in.
Stars and bars, baby. Another thing that's pretty cool, and I'm still concerned and surprised it's happening. Lindsey Vonn tore her ACL and is still competing.
Wow.
Brother, there's so much that is admirable about that because one. If I stubbed my toe walking up the stairs today, I'm calling out of work. You know, like there ain't no way in hell if I tear my ACL, I'm skiing downhill.
When I tore my ACL the first time, I didn't think it was that bad. And so I just kind of shook it off and kept playing. And like the next play, I went to plant and make a cut. And like the way I folded and sat on my ankle, like There's no way. Like, and there's so much like knee stability and control in skiing, buddy. All I did was try and cut and like pursue, and I collapsed on my ankle, and I was like, help. Like, there's no way.
I was trying to like, because me and Kyla were talking about that. I was like, I mean, wow, that's cool. I really guess that she doesn't need to use her. I was like, she doesn't need to use her knees. Wait, what? No, skiing is all knees.
All
I'm like,
knees.
what is she doing?
Like snowboarding is all in your ankles. Like, and I don't ski, I snowboard, and like it's all in your ankles. Like skiing is 100% in your knees. Like you just kind of back and forth moving your knees, and pizza and all the things. Like,
yeah,
woof.
I really impressive. Shout out to her. And she's gonna have to. I know these Olympics are really spread out because it's. She's gonna be walking everywhere. I don't know. Like you said, stars and bars. Go. I will be watching it. I'm gonna pay for Peacock just for right now because shout out Peacock. Their Olympic coverage is amazing. I'm no free ads, but it's like it's the one reason I pay for Peacock. I'm like, I bought
good job of basketball coverage too.
Yep. Their basketball and their sports coverage is great. I bought all the Blu-rays for Parks and Rec, so I don't have to pay for it there, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's probably smart, but I pay for it specifically for The Office and Parks and Rec.
Yep.
And now I get NBA in the Olympics, and so it's a win.
I was like, damn it, they're going to get me with Parks and Rec, but I'm not going to let them. I just banged my chair really loud. All right, speaking of stars and bars, speaking of the Olympics, it's time for our daily dose of It's a Trap. This is presented by FanDuel, named after Admiral Akbar, our guy. We love him. He's doing the Lord's work up there in heaven and steering the ship, as it were.
I just imagine he's my guardian angel. As much as I've done a trap with you and as many traps as we've done together, like I think God was fine. Like, you know what, Admiral Akbar, you got buckets.
He's just got it's got wings. I'm imagining. Wait, no, that's your second cartoon.
It's my guardian angel Admiral Akbar. And like me make it like doing something dumb and him being like, it's a trap.
Oh my God, Wayno, commission this now.
I'm like taking a chug of beer and he's like, it's a trap.
trap. Oh my God, it's great. We're
gonna talk about for free, man.
I know. What are we doing? Well, Wayno's not here, so he doesn't know. He's asleep. Which good job, Wayno. Take your nap. You're going to be needed later. We're going to talk the most gold medals. Now, U.S. does pretty well in this normally, but am I trying? Do you have your patriotic blinders on? Let's see. So. It's a trap. Oh, I guess I should explain the rules. If you're unfamiliar, I'm going to give Rusty bets. 2 of them are from FanDuel. 1's fake. You got to tell me which one is that, Okay. Which one's a trap? To win the most gold medals this Olympics, is it A, Norway, minus 210? Is it B, Germany, plus 370? Or is it C, Canada, plus 1,800 for most golds?
So like off the jump, Norway usually does really well in the Olympics because they are like in permafrost, like they are they're in winter like all year long. That's what I think about Norway is they're just constantly cold and doing winter activities. Like they ski to school, they ski to work in the summer, they ski to the swimming pool. Like that's just what they do in Norway, right? Like that's a thing, right?
It's really funny. Yeah. They're just in permafrost. You said that like so, but they're in permafrost. It's so matter of fact. Yeah. They are.
That's a fact. Don't Google it. That's a fact.
You have to Google it, man. I believe you.
Germany usually does fairly well. Canada plus 1,800.
Yeah.
I mean, they are little brother to the U.S. What was Germany plus 600?
Plus 370.
Plus 370. That feels okay. I'm going to go Canada plus 1,800.
I got you. Don't worry, man. Hey. Don't worry, brother. So Canada and Norway were right. Don't worry, man. It was a trap, but we got them in WW2, so it's okay.
Back-to-back World War champs, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, USA. They are the second odds-on favorite. They got plus 370. Germany's plus 700. These are, if you want to bet on this, bet on one of these 4 countries. There's all the other odds, really long shots for anybody else. The Norway -2 10 odds really cracked me up. That's so, and those changed.
Permafrost.
Yep, they changed since this morning. I looked at them last night, and I was like, I'm gonna double check this morning.
Mm-hmm.
They're heavier favorites now than they were, which I guess they won some preliminary stuff. I think they won a preliminary hockey match, so they're already looking good. But
yeah,
I'm excited. The opening ceremony is tomorrow, and it's all they always do weird crap.
I know the weird mascots and
the mascots are great this year. They're weasels.
Yeah.
And one of them's missing a leg for the Paralympics, and he uses his tail.
Oh, that's cool.
It's sick. I saw a video of it, and he's way better than the 2-legged one. I'd make me want to cut a leg off. Google him. That's gonna do it for our show today, y'all. Thank you to those two weasel stoats. Thank you to FanDuel. Thank you to Grind City Brewing. Thank you to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Thank you to Grade A Pest Services. Thank you to Carway Automotive Group. Y'all check all these guys out. Local Memphis businesses and FanDuel. They're awesome. Like, seriously, check them out. They're great. Go win you some money. Go do the other things. Also enjoy a full day of shows today. Rusty and Wayno, $2 Sports Show today at 11. They will be on in the thick of the trade deadline, y'all. This is
in the thick of it. I hope it's
one of the best $2 of the year. It's so good.
I just hate Uncle Buck won't be there for the whole time. Love hanging out with Wayno. Don't get me wrong. Uncle Buck might make another appearance like he did yesterday. We'll see. But Wayno and I are going to hold it down.
Yes, I can't wait. And then Shane will be at 1 with Kenny to react to everything. So tune in for that. Grizzlies don't play today, so you don't have to worry about that. Look at all of our other shows, though. Tigers Untapped, On the Bluff, On Beat with BCM, Night Court, Tigers Live, post-game bounces after every game. Soccer 901 Soccer Podcast. I'm forgetting one. Tiger. I don't know. That might be all. I don't know. On Beat. On the Bluff. I don't know. There's a lot. Check them all out. Just go to Blood City Media, y'all. Check them out. We'll be back tomorrow. And if we can leave you with anything today at all, remember these 2 things. 1, be a little weird. Oh. Yeah, there he is. And 2, remember to smile. Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.